When you first import a product to your Shopify store, typically the product images are absolutely terrible. They're usually low quality or have a bunch of weird text or even Chinese characters all over them, which isn't really exactly what you want if you want customers to trust your brand and purchase from you. But what if I told you with just a little bit of brain power, a few minutes of your time, and the usage of AI, you can completely transform these product images into high converting images for your product page that are also ad ready. And that's exactly what I'm going to be sharing in today's video. I'm going to be showing you exactly step by step how I create $1,000 per day product images, so that way you can take my strategy and use it for your store. But before we do that, I would greatly appreciate it if you can drop a like and subscribe to the channel for more content just like this. And if you're a complete beginner to the dropshipping space and you want to learn from me personally step by step, feel free to go down to the description and check out Unlimited Ecom Academy, which is my full A to Z dropshipping program. And without further ado, let's hop right into it. All right, so hopping right into it. So the two products we're going to be doing product images for today is this electric women's shaver and this red light therapy brush. You basically just put the essential oils in and then you can, brush it through your hair. So those are the two products. Now, the first image I'm going to be showing you how to create is a product image. It's going to be the main image on your Shopify product page. Okay, I'm going to show you how to make just a simple white background with your product image. And then I'm also going to make a separate image that has the product and an offer across the top. Okay, so if we head over to ChatGPT, I highly recommend that you actually upgrade because you're only going to be able to do a few prompts per day. And you don't really want to be limited. ChatGPT is totally worth it. So I've already done most of the scripting. We're going to go, line by line, just so you can see exactly how I'm talking to ChatGPT. So the first thing, I put this image right here, which I found from AliExpress. You can take it from Amazon, wherever you want. Just find a picture or some inspiration or a product image that you like and you want ChatGPT to make something similar of. Okay. So I took the image and I said, need a simple product image with a banner that says limited time only, buy one, get two free. I meant buy one, get one free, but it doesn't matter. Came up with this image right here, which is actually not too bad. Okay. So I said, can you have the banner across the top and the product in the middle? Came up with this, not too bad. Then I said, I meant buy one, get one free. Please change and replace the background. My apologies if some of the text don't make sense. I'm really quick. You want to talk to ChatGPT like it's your friend, okay? Sometimes I'd be putting like LOL and shit. Like literally talk to it like it's your friend. You don't want to be like super like descriptive. I found like being too descriptive, especially with images, it just doesn't do everything. I kind of just like to keep it short and simple, okay? So then it came with this image, which again is not bad. And then I said it just needs to be a one-of-one ratio square image. So that basically makes just like an Instagram image. You can't like really put this in there. You need it to look like this right here. Okay. And I also really didn't like this one as well because it seemed like the text was overpowering the actual product. So I said, can we make the text not take up too much space? The product needs to be the main focus. And as you can see, it came up with this image right here. And of course, it had to mess up the free part. I have no clue why I just forgot the E, but that's exactly what I'm talking about. So you're going to have to go back and forth with this, but for a few seconds of your time and a little bit of brain power, this is simple. Okay. Like this is crazy. Like I wish I had this when I first got started with dropshipping. You guys nowadays that are getting started, like you have so many tools that you can utilize. So in this situation, I didn't continue on because you get the point. But I would have just said, hey, you misspelled free, make sure you add the E or something like that. Now, if you're actually serious about running ads that actually convert, you're going to need to be testing the right products from the get-go. I use a tool called Fastmoss to do exactly that. It shows me what's trending on TikTok Shop, which products are blowing up, how much revenue they're generating, and even what content is driving those sales. It basically removes all the guesswork from product research. Fastmoss uses AI to track real-time trends and even predicts which products are going to take off. So that way you don't have to waste your time on products that aren't even going to work. Now, my favorite part about Fastmoss is that I can see exactly which videos are performing the best for a specific product. That means I don't have to guess which creatives to create. All I have to do is just look at the videos here on the side and see how much GMV they're doing in the last 28 days, and that's going to tell me exactly what type of content I need to be creating. It just makes the creative process so much easier for me because I don't even have to think about a script. I could click on any of the videos and I could download the script of the video right from Fastmoss. Now, if you want to try out this amazing product research tool for yourself, I'll be sure to leave a link to Fastmoss at the top of the description or in the pinned comment. All right, so for the red light therapy brush, I wanted to show you how easy it is to make an image and with like limited information, okay? I try to keep this one super short, and I made the image that I screenshotted here, like it's so small, like I can't even click on it, it won't even show it, okay? So I literally came to AliExpress, came to this screen, and I screenshotted this little part right here, okay? Again, ChatGPT doesn't need much. So as you can see, I said, make a clean product image with a white background. And as you can see, it was able to do it. Now in this situation, if I wanted it just to be a white background, I would just say, hey, I need it in a square 1:1 ratio, and also make it fit in the screen and remove the background if I wanted, it to be transparent. Just to be clear, you can make transparent images. You no longer need Canva. ChatGPT can do it for you. So if you need it to be transparent, you can do that right here. And I put needs to be 1:1 ratio. Also want a banner at the top that says limited time offer, buy one get one 50% off. I had like a limit. I was doing a bunch of images, so I had to wait 5 minutes. Okay, even if you pay, you still can't do too many images at once, so I had to wait. Then I just put okay, do it now. And it came up with this limited time offer, buy one get one 50% off. This isn't perfect. I probably wouldn't use this on my product page, but again, 2 prompts and I already have something that I can kind of work with and keep going down and asking ChatGPT to do more things for me. So I just put, hey, make product fit entirely in the white space. And as you can see, limited time offer, buy one get one 50% off, and boom, it has both product images. That looks pretty clean, and this could be your main product image if you were doing a buy one get one 50% off. Now personally, what I would do is I would tell it to probably make a gradient background, and also change the color of this because it kind of just looks a little off. So just to make this a little better, I just said make a pink gradient for the background and make the title look cleaner, and it came up with this image right here, which is a lot better. So then I said, okay, can you put a white background on the text? Nothing that takes away from the image. I still want to see the pink gradient, so make it translucent. And as you can see right here, it came up with this image right here, which is totally usable and a lot cleaner than this original one that we had right here. So the next image we're going to create is a product features image. Okay, so something along the lines of this. This is their main image of their product page. This is a company called Follicure. They sell the red light therapy brush. So we're going to use this image. I screenshotted it and I brought it into ChatGPT. We're going to try to create an image as fast as possible. So I just said create a 1:1 square promotional image for a high-tech hair care brush. The brush features red LED lights, massage bristles, and an oil diffuser. Background should be a modern gradient of pink and red. And then it came up with this image right here. Obviously, ChatGPT is not going to be perfect every time. You got to go back and forth. And sometimes, I'm not going to lie, you're going to get frustrated. You're going to be like, yo, I didn't tell you to do this, or I only told you to change this. Like, sometimes you got to actually be super direct with it. So what I said was new background and remove brand name, put features around it. Okay, and it came up with this, which is pretty similar to what we have as the main inspiration image, okay, which not that bad. So I put looks great, put a key features title on top, and as you can see, it did that, but it changed the variation of the image. Okay, it's no longer a square 1:1, it's now a longer image. So I said needs to be 1:1 square like the one before, and this is exactly what I was referring to because I only put this, right? I obviously was going to ask it more things to do, but instead of just making it 1:1, they went ahead and changed the whole entire image and made it a lot better in my opinion. So it shows the same kind of product, the key features on top. I love the background more, and then it shows like arrows to the specific features. Now there's no supporting text here, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to ask it, perfect, can we add some small supporting text, make it different than the example? And boom, there you go. So now instead of having, hair regrowth in 21 days, we're just, creating a product features image. Obviously, I could do a lot more work for this product, but, with just a few messages, couple changes here and there, we came up with this. Not too bad. So in this situation, I would have just been like, hey, remove the supporting text and let's make something different, okay? Because this one says stimulate the scalp. This one also says stimulate the scalp, but you get the point. I was able to create a high quality key features product image with just a simple screenshot of a competitor. So what we're going to do now is actually recreate another image from their site. Again, the whole point of this video is just to show you how fast you can pump out these images and to give you ideas and inspiration for your product images, okay? So let's just show you how quick. So this one right here is called, it's just a real results after 21 days of use, and it just has, percentages. So this is a statistics or a testimonial type of image, okay? So as you can see, this is the image. I went ahead and screenshotted it and I put it into chat. So here we go. Remake the image and change the statistics and reword the text. Need a new background and it needs to be 1:1 ratio, okay? And as you can see, it came up with this, which is literally the exact same thing, but it changed the percentages and it also reworded the text, which is exactly what we asked for. Now I wanted to go ahead and change the title just so it's not the same. So that's what I said. I put real results from real people. It thought I was asking for more headlines, so it just gave me a different headline here. So then I put now make it into the image. And here you go. Real results from real people, backed by experience, not hype. So again, another simple way to get another image that you can use for your product page that's clean, that's easy to get, and you didn't have to, take any Amazon images, you didn't have to take any AliExpress images. You could take these images, repurpose them yourself, and then you have more of a branded feel other than these dropshippers that are using the exact same images. Now, the only way you're gonna make dropshipping work is by doing things differently than your competitors. Most dropshippers are just gonna take that product, they're gonna import it to their store, they're not gonna put in the extra work, okay? Like they're gonna upload images like this, which look exactly the same, or images like this, the same product images that you're gonna get from AliExpress or any of these other suppliers. Let me give you another example. This one right here, I literally just screenshotted this right now before I made this clip, brought it into ChatGPT, and I said, make a better version of this with a 30-day guarantee with blue background, 1:1 square ratio, and boom, I have that same image. Took me 5 seconds, but it took me a little bit more work. But now I have a more branded feel to my site. Obviously, I would tell it to remove this text on the bottom, but you get the point. The next product image I'm gonna show you how to create is a how to use image, okay? So basically for the red light therapy brush, it'd be how to use the product. So applying the oils, putting the oil inside of the brush, brushing it through your hair, so on and so forth, okay? Really outlining the product. And I really went down a rabbit hole with this one, so check this out. So I went back to this chat right here with the key features, and I decided to say, awesome, now can I get a how to use image with 3 columns showing a woman using it. Step 1, putting the oil in. Step 2, brush it and massage it. And step 3, let it absorb, okay? And as you can see, it came up with this image right here, which is super clean, okay? And this is just one prompt. The only problems here is I didn't really like the text. A cleanse oil, that doesn't even make sense. So basically I've just put, I love it. Now change text to say apply oil and brush it in. So it thought I only wanted those 2. So it created me this image right here. So I was pissed. I was like, fuck. No, what did you do? I just wanted you to change the text. I still need how to use photo with all 3 options. And then it just went right back and created something even better. So now step 1, apply oil. Step 2, brush it in. Step 3, let it absorb. Now this is a very good image to use on your product image slideshow because you're gonna have to explain to your customers how to use some of these products. Like some of these products aren't very self-explanatory like this one, okay? So this is a pretty solid image. So then I was like, sick. Now can I get a testimonial image with a woman brushing it into her hair with a message over the top and 5-star review? Boom. I've reclaimed my hair confidence with Root Revive. It's a game changer. It even gave my product a name, which is dope. So I've reclaimed my hair confidence with Root Revive. It's a game changer with a woman using the product. I put good start, even though I thought it was pretty good. I just put good start, but maybe a comparison image. I trust you to make something good for my product description. And boom. Now this is actually hilarious because they don't even look alike, but real results in just 3 weeks with a 5-star rating. Now this is one I wouldn't use, but I still thought it was kind of funny, wanted to share it. So then I put, would love to see another version of this. Let's keep the pink background theme as well. And it literally just created me the exact same one. So I was like, all right, cool, not bad. But what you're gonna do in this case is actually find a review. So go to Amazon for your product and screenshot one of the reviews, or go to AliExpress and screenshot one of the reviews and then have it put it in there with text on the screen. Now I'm actually gonna get back to this one. I will show you exactly how to handle this, but I just wanted to keep going. So that's exactly what I did. So now I'm going to show you how to make a what's included photo. So basically what's included inside of your product. So I just put perfect. Now let's do what's included photo. I attached an image for your reference. This is literally just the image from AliExpress. Okay. And boom, look how clean that looks. So instead of just using this generic image like other dropshippers would use, you'll have something a little bit more branded. So this is good. So let's just go to the testimonial testimonials, I was just going back and forth with it, and it just kept trying to make some basic stuff. So the real way to really tackle this is to go to Amazon and find your product and then screenshot a before and after there, or go to AliExpress and see if there's a screenshot there. So this company already had a before and after on here. This is just for example purposes. I'm not going to use this, but I went ahead and just screenshotted the image, and then I went ahead and brought it back to ChatGPT, use this image instead, and then boom, regrowth in just 20 days, before, after. And as you can see, this is a before and after of somebody using that specific product. So that's the best way to go about it. If you have a product, just look up some reviews or look up testimonials or a photo of your product, and then go ahead and just give it to ChatGPT. So this is pretty clean. I obviously can do a lot more to this to make it better, but this will work. And there you have it. That's exactly how I use AI and ChatGPT to be able to create high converting product images for my dropshipping stores. So now you have no excuses to be using any low quality images from AliExpress or the same product images that every other dropshipper is using. It's literally so fast to do. There's no right or wrong way to ask ChatGPT to do this, and it takes a few seconds, and it's definitely worth the extra work for every product that you test. And if this helped you out, I would greatly appreciate it if you can, again, drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for more content just like this. Let me know in the comment section what you guys want to see from me next. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day or night whenever you're watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time.